As you are in the final presentation, if you are ready, please go ahead.
Hi Professor, hi everyone. Today I will present about my thesis. The topic is how the rail deals with counterfeit. And the thesis includes 5 parts: introduction, literature review, market analysis, discussion, and conclusion. First is introduction. L'Oreal is a French cosmetic company and it is famous all around the world. In mid-2007, it decided to expand to Vietnam. And although growing strongly in Vietnam, lately L'Oreal has been facing the problem of counterfeit dominating the market with a market share up to 75% and become the main source of products for consumers. The reason why I want to do this is I want to suggest some solutions for L'Oreal to prevent counterfeit appears more on the market as well as have customers from being deceived. Next one is literature review. This part has 4 parts. The first one is counterfeit. According to Wilcox 2009, counterfeits are illegal, have low price, low quality compared to the same product of the genuine brand. And according to BBA 2016, it represents a hidden and unfair competitors as it manipulates the market by reducing many famous brand products and losing their values in the eyes of customers. The next part is brand equity. According to Rule 2000, FCU has defined brand equity in 3 directions: the total asset value of a brand, to measure customer engagement with the brand, and a description of customers' relationships and beliefs about the brand. The thesis mainly focus on the 3rd definition of FCU. And the 4th part is online detecting counterfeit. According to the 2010, QR code is used to decode information in order to prove the authenticity of the product, and this one is to support one of the 2 solutions proposed by the thesis. The last part is offline detecting counterfeit. According to Young 2014, having authorized stores not only help in fighting counterfeit, but when the product is displayed in the reality, it will be more appealing to customers and can stimulate a customer visual reaction towards the product. The next part is market analysis. In this part, I do 5 forces of Michael Porter. The first factor is bargaining power of suppliers. This factor is considered moderate because the number of suppliers that L'Oreal cooperates with is many. However, L'Oreal only cooperates with suppliers that are specialized in that industry. The next factor is bargaining power of buyers. This one is also considered moderate because customers can choose from many different brands besides L'Oreal. However, there are some products that customers want only produced by L'Oreal, so they have no other choice to buy from L'Oreal. And the 3rd factor is the threat of substitute. This factor is considered high because nowadays customers tend to use more organic and natural products instead of chemical products. And the 4th factor is the threat of new entrants. This one is also considered high because young and small businesses now appears more, as well as famous brands have entered into Vietnam cosmetic markets, such as South Korea. The last factor is rivalry among existing firms. This one is also considered moderate because for famous brands, they are less likely to do competitive actions because they do not need to gain a market share from each other. However, some competitors are less well known. They are likely to do competitive actions to gain a position in the industry. Next part is the discussion. The first solution I want to propose is authorized stores. L'Oreal will have their own stores, and from there it will distribute to authorized stores. This authorized store is different from authorized stores in the department stores because there are a large number of customers they want to buy from the retailer stores instead of going into the department stores. And with this solution, it will help L'Oreal in fighting counterfeit, ensure customers trust, the control over the quality and the quantity of products, as well as build a close relationship between L'Oreal and retailers. The next solution is application on smartphone. This one will have just the same function as other verification applications. Customer will log into the account and they will scan the QR code printed on the package. And after a few minutes, the result will be shown. If the result is real, the result will be a green circle with a tick in the middle. And if the result is fake, the result will be a red circle with an X in the middle. And if the result is fake, customer will also receive an email. In this email, customers will be answers to questions such as whether they buy the product, the price of the product, the package of the product, a warning from not using them, and a list of places where genuine brands are displayed. And with this solution, it will help customers detect counterfeit, also support them when they are having problems. And for the second solution, I use the technology acceptance model to analyze customer perception before they start using the technology in order to help L'Oreal develop the application more successfully. For external variables are the feedbacks of customers when using QR code and the usefulness of QR code through the searching on the internet. And this will divide it into two perceptions. The first one is perceived usefulness. L'Oreal's application's usefulness are checking the authenticity of products and L'Oreal official online stores, as well as answering customers' questions. And for perceived ease of use, its functions are similar to other verification applications as well as online sales applications. So all of these are positive will be affect to customers' attitude toward using, behavioral intention to use, and it will lead them to actual system use of L'Oreal applications. And after I come up with the two solutions, I come up with the business model canvas. The one in black are initial values of L'Oreal, and the one in red are the new values brought by the two solutions proposed by the Thesis. It's product quality assurance, create trust for customers, support L'Oreal official store and application on smartphone. And these new values also bring costs to L'Oreal, such as management costs for authorized stores as well as IT in order to develop the applications. And the last part is conclusion. This one I have two parts, contributions and limitations. Contribution is the two solutions proposed by the Thesis not only help customers from being deceived and other industries, not only cosmetic industries, when they encounter counterfeit problems, such as food industry. For limitations, the situation as well as data related to the brand's issue are still limited. And the Thesis only addresses the issue of L'Oreal in Vietnam. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.